Hello, little dreamers. Let us continue our tale, The Wandmaker's Apprentice, Episode 2. The Willow and the Hidden Cold. Lucas woke to the sound of a spoon stirring in an empty teacup. He blinked against the dim light creeping through the shutters and sat up on his straw-stuffed mattress. The Wandmaker sat at the table, robe unbuttoned and beard tied with 2 bells this morning, both of them quiet. Tea that stirs itself is usually a bad idea, the Wandmaker muttered, plucking the spoon out. It stopped instantly, as if embarrassed. On the workbench, last night's feather lay nestled in velvet. Even now, it shimmered with a soft, moonlit glow. Proof that Lucas hadn't dreamed it. "We'll need the second piece," the Wandmaker said without looking up. "A flake of ice from beneath a willow's shadow." Lucas rubbed his eyes. "Where do I find it?" "Where sorrow lingers," the Wandmaker replied. "Not sadness, sorrow. The kind that doesn't go away but learns to sit quietly and listen to the wind." He handed Lucas a small satchel made of frost cloth, cool to the touch, stitched with thin silver thread. "This will keep the ice from melting." No map, no directions, just another strange task, and a long silence that meant he should get going. Lucas crossed the stream behind the cottage and followed a path that wasn't quite there, more a suggestion than a trail. Birds watched him pass but did not sing. Leaves rustled softly, but only after he had moved through them. After a while, the path opened to a clearing. At its center stood a single willow. It was enormous. Her roots knuckled up from the ground like ancient hands. Her long branches swept the earth in slow arcs, as though stroking the memories buried below. Lucas stepped into the shadow of the tree. The air changed instantly, cooler, still. The sounds of the forest fell away as if muffled by snow. There was a weight in his chest, and then, just as the Wandmaker had warned, his knees ached. Not from walking, from something deeper, like he had stepped into someone else's memory. This was the right place. He knelt. There, between 2 thick roots, nestled in the curve of earth, was a single flake of ice. It shimmered faintly, shaped not like a snowflake, but like a falling tear. It didn't melt. It didn't shiver. It simply waited. Lucas reached out, hands trembling slightly, and took it. The moment he did, the willow above him rustled once, just once, and Lucas heard something like a breath caught in the wind. Not a word, just a hush, as if the tree had let go of something old. He placed the flake in the frost cloth pouch and stepped back into the sunlight. The forest noise returned slowly. A breeze lifted the edge of his cloak. Somewhere behind him, the willow stood quietly, watching, remembering. When Lucas returned to the cottage, the Wandmaker was polishing a wand that looked like it had grown from a spiral seashell. "Your eyes are a bit older than they were this morning," he said without turning around. "That's how I know you did it right." Lucas handed him the pouch. The Wandmaker opened it with the care of someone disarming a spell. He held the ice flake up to the window. It caught the light and refracted it, casting soft glows across the wall, each one shaped like a sleeping face. "Good," the Wandmaker whispered. "Very good." He placed it beside the feather, and for a moment the 2 items shimmered in harmony. Lucas waited. "One more piece," said the Wandmaker, glancing at the old clock that hadn't ticked in years, "and it's the hardest." He slid a worn piece of paper across the table. It read only, "A word no one has spoken in over 100 years." Lucas frowned. "How do I find a word no one remembers?" The Wandmaker smiled. eyes gleaming with something between pride and mischief. "You don't," he said. "You let it find you?" That's all for tonight, little dreamers. The story will continue in part 3. Sleep well.